Hey guys, what is going on? This is Quentin, aka Mr. CPMD, aka Mr. Crypto Pays Me Daily, and I am back. Today is Wednesday, February the 28th, nearing the end of February, and I'm super excited. It's a super exciting time right now, and I'm coming to you today to give you an update on what I believe is going to be one of the most legitimate platforms that I'm going to be involved with, which is at cost metals. All right, at cost metals. Man, some crazy things happening. We'll talk about that in just a second. And before I get into the video, just want to say I appreciate all of the subscribers here on the CPMD YouTube channel here. If you have not subscribed, guys, just take a second, hit that subscribe button. Make sure to turn on your notifications. That way you don't miss any of these lives. And then drop a like on the video if you like the content. Also, too, you can leave me a comment. And if you're not in the CPMD Facebook, the private Facebook community, it is absolutely the place that you want to be, the best place that you want to be. All right. It's 4 questions to get in. Make sure you answer all 4 with real answers. We want to keep all of the bots and scammers and spammers out of the community. I want to keep it a safe place for you, but you get information there posted daily about all of the current platforms that we are involved in, right? Even the private opportunity that will not be talked about here, it's shared there as well. All of Zoom call schedules, PDFs, anything like that that you need is in that community, and that link is in the description. All right. Now, let's get to business. All right. At cost metals. Before I go ahead and get into this, let me go ahead and drop the banner right there. So if you have not enrolled for at cost metals, you can go to atcostmetalspays.com. All right. And you can get yourself enrolled right there. And then if you have a sponsor in the community already, make sure to reach out to them and get their link first to see if they're going to be a part of it. And if not, you may use my link and get yourself started. But I'm super excited, so excited that I even wanted to come on and talk about it. We got a lot of things happening in the crypto space, and I know, gold and silver and metals is a little bit different, but we still use crypto here and in this platform. So it is still, a part of what we're going to be doing here. But I'm more excited to say that, this is something that is legit. It is legitimate. It is not a scam. It is not a rug pull by far. All right. Everyone who becomes a part of At Cost Metals gets value, right? You're acquiring gold and silver, and it all has value. We know that our dollar is depreciating and it's buying us less and less as we, go into the future, right? So why not diversify some of your crypto profits and trading profits into something where you can keep some value? We always talk about diversifying and not holding all of your, eggs in one basket. Well, this is a way for you to diversify. And so that's what we're going to talk about today is at cost metals. Actually, and I just want to say this. One of the reasons that I am so confident and so excited about at cost metals is number one, I know who we're dealing with. I looked at a lot of the different things that I've done over the past 4 years. It was over 100, literally. I've sat down and wrote down as many as I could remember. Some of them I could not even remember the names, the different tokens, the platforms, the trading, all of the different scams and rug pulls, and all of them are gone, with the exception of one, right? All of them were gone. So it's very refreshing now to be a part of something that I can trust and believe in. And the reason I believe and trust in it is number one, the CEO of At Cost Metals, the founder, JD, right? You may have seen him on some of the Zoom calls. He's been on a few of them just to kind of give out updates. And then also being able to work hand in hand with Mr. Antoine McVeigh, who does all of the calls. He's right-hand man to JD. And I've actually been in 2 other companies with both of those gentlemen, 2 companies that were digital asset companies that JD brought to the marketplace, which were 100% legit. They never touched your funds. They're still there today, right? And being able to work with Mr. Antoine McVeigh as well in those same companies. So, just knowing the people that I'm working with is something that I'm really going to be using as a guideline for whether or not it's something I want to bring to this community, because majority of the things that have hurt, us in this space, we might get on a Zoom with someone, they tell us a name, We might go take a trip to visit their offices, but we really don't know who we're dealing with, right? We don't know their track record. We don't know if they're giving us real names. We don't know if they've scammed people before. We just put a lot of trust in a lot of things that we don't know that we can trust, right? It looks good, it sounds good. So we trust it and we take that risk. And that's not a risk that I want to take anymore for myself or for the community. So when I look at cost metals, knowing that, this is not something that's going to rug pull, right? You're getting gold and silver, right? You're getting access to purchase it at cost, the lowest cost that you're going to find in the marketplace, right? And you can hold on to those, you can sell them, you can put them in the vault, all of these different things that you can do, but you always have value. All right. And there's never going to be a time where the company, you're going to get a 404 and the company's gone. This is a legitimate business that is offering gold and silver at cost prices, right? And JD and his family, this is something that they have been involved in for a very long time. And so they're getting back into it and now making this something that we can all be a part of. We actually had a call today, a Zoom call, a guy that I know, fairly well, friend of the family. He's a part of At Cost Metals, and he calls me and he says, "Hey, I've got a lady who's got an NFL player that's looking to buy a lot of gold and silver." And, I said, "Well, do you know how much?" And he wasn't really sure, but I said, "Hey, look, let me reach out because I have access to, JD and Antoine. Let me get them on the line." Well, JD is working on getting this launched. We are literally days away. They're looking to get this thing going before Monday because they want to get a full weekend for the company. So we're looking at probably Sunday, and this is not a for sure, but we're looking at probably going live Sunday for At Cost Metals. Now, today, JD wasn't able to get on the Zoom with these individuals because he's working on getting that done. But Antoine was like, "Hey, look, let's jump on. Let's get their questions answered. I'll bring them back to JD and we'll see, what we need to do." And it just so happens that the gentleman that is on this call, when we heard the amount of gold and silver that he was needing to purchase, I think our mouths kind of dropped. We froze because he's looking at buying tens of millions, maybe even hundreds of millions of dollars worth of gold and silver for his own community slash company that he has. And guess what? They haven't been able to get it. They've been looking for suppliers and they haven't not been able to get gold and silver. And so when they saw this opportunity, they were like, "Well, this is right up our alley. This is exactly what we're needing. We could need, 8, 9 figures worth of gold per month to supply our entire community that we have." And so very exciting just to see stuff like that happening. And JD's already, put the estimates out that they are looking to do about $1 billion in revenue within 90 days, which will shatter records. I mean, it will just obliterate, records for companies that, hit $1 billion in 90 days is just unheard of. And so it's a very, very exciting place, a very exciting time. And I wanted to come on today just to stress, how big of an opportunity this is. And, we're going to take a look at some things. We'll look at the Telegram community. We have the call schedules every Monday and Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central, 8 Eastern. They're doing live Zoom calls that you can invite to. I've been on some of these calls. There've been 500. They maxed out the call. One of the times I was on there and people couldn't even get on because they had so many people on the call and it has not even launched yet. We're still in a beta test kind of pre-launch phase until we get the green light, hopefully Sunday. But I mean, there's hundreds of people that are on this call because they are all looking for gold and silver and they understand the power and value of it. So I'm going to go into a screen share real quick, just kind of take a look at some things. I'll even go in the back office. I want you to see how many people have already enrolled in just my team. It's pretty crazy just to see what's happening. And with the compensation plan maxing out at $30K a week, $30,000 per week, we have people already lined up right now. Out the gate first week, they're going to start making $30,000 a week. Now, I'm not saying that's going to happen for everyone, but even for those people that are, not big networkers or recruiters or anything like that, my motto is that you just need to focus on getting two people, one on your right team, one on your left team. Make sure they have an active subscription, right? And for me, I'm promoting to my team the $3.99 subscription, gives you 18 months of at cost gold and silver, and it's even going to come with some silver. You're even going to get some coins for that amount of money that you're spending, and you got access to buy it at cost for the next 18 months. So let's just take a look over here at the at cost metals Telegram community. The link is in the description if you want to join that community. You can see there's 698 people in the community right now. You can see they got the call posted for tonight. All right, the Zoom link. It's also in the description of this video. So if you go down in the description, you'll see it there. But you can see Mr. Antoine and his lovely wife. He's taking on the role of doing those presentations. He does an absolutely amazing job. Many of you have seen him on doing other presentations for some of the things that we've promoted in the past. And so, we know that, we're just dealing with some really solid professional people, in this space. But you can go back up here and look at all of the different, here's some of the different coins and that they're going to be offering, Canadian gold maple leafs, 1 ounce, different years. I mean, you got all kinds of stuff in here. And, on our call today, one of the gentlemen, he was asking about a lot of these different coins and the amount that he would need. And he was talking about hundreds of kilos of gold per month. It's absolutely amazing. The person and this is not my referral, but the person that's going to be sponsoring him into this business, can you imagine all of the volume that this person will be doing a month in their team? It's mind-blowing how much volume is going to be coming in that person's, group, right? But there's an update that was posted yesterday that you can kind of go in there and read different videos, different updates from Mr. Antoine. All of that stuff is in here. All right. So really cool community to be a part of. Again, tonight the call's at 7. I'm going to be on there, 7 Central. I'll be on there tonight. I'm pretty sure, I'll tell you to get on a few minutes early to make sure you get a spot. That way they don't max out before you get on. But just some really good information that you can go in and read about the opportunity. All right. And then if you need any files, right, you can get those in the back office, or you can get them here in the group. Let me see, shared links, videos. So no, they actually don't have any of the files here. You actually have to go into the website. So let's go over. Let's open up at cost metals. And let's just take a look at what it looks like just real quickly too. One of the main updates was that you need to make sure that you go in and update your shipping address and verify it to make sure that whenever they ship out your gold or your silver, that it is going to the right place. So you'll go to atcostmetalspays.com. It'll pop up this screen. You'll see enrollment code crypto pays me daily, or the name of the person, who you got your link from, right? And then you want to make sure that you're filling in the correct information here. All right. It's very important that you fill in the right information here so that your product is going to the proper address. And then you also even get a placement setting. If you want to put people on your left or your right, you can choose that. But the default setting will activate your holding tank, which means when a person enrolls, you have 24 hours to decide whether you want to place them on the left or the right. Some people are very strategic there because you can leverage it. Hey, I've got a big networker that's going to come in. If you get in right now, I'll place you before I place that person. You can kind of leverage that a little bit, right, to get some people in. But, it's up to you whether or not you want to activate that holding tank, or if you just automatically want to place people on your left or right team. All right, so let's back up. Let's go ahead and log in just real quickly. And you can see in the dashboard here, you'll be able to see all of the people that you have enrolled with. I don't want to stop there because I don't want to put people's information out there. But you have all of these documents down here at the bottom All right. So any documents that you need, different languages, it's all there available to you. Um, any logos, the affiliate program. I guess we could talk just a little bit about the affiliate program. I mean, the passive side of this is that you're going to get gold and silver, right? And then you're going to have access to buy it. I know one of the strategies that I'm going to, use in my community is that when we make money in other platforms, that we take a percentage of that and we move it over here into gold and silver. And that way we're diversifying out and spreading risk, right? Not holding it all in crypto, not holding it all in dollars either, right? We're going to spread some of it out in gold and silver. So you can see the package that I'm really going to promote to my community is the $3.99, because you're going to get 3 premium numismatic coins, right? The MS70 coins that comes inside of that $3.99 package. And there is a 12-month package at $149, right? But the 18-month, I think if we duplicate that, it's going to set everybody up to not only get the most value, but to create the most volume in your binary. All right. So scroll down just a little bit, you can kind of see these packages add points into your binary, right? And then every time that you are putting in a $3.99 package, you're making a $50 direct commission, and $100 goes into that. 100 points goes into that binary. And so 100 points is basically equivalent to $100. And every time you get to 500 points, you get a $500 payout. 500 bucks, right? And gold and silver is not something, it's not something that's just cheap, right? I mean, it does cost, especially for the bigger investors that want larger amounts. You can see how those points would add up very, very quickly, right? Add up very, very quickly. And then you can see down here, this is why I'm really big about the getting 2 people, one at $3.99 on your right, one at $3.99 on your left, and then just duplicating that, having those individuals just get 2, because just getting 2 opens you up to a $2,000 weekly potential. Let me make that a little bit bigger. That's $2,000 per week with just 2 active subscriptions. Now, granted, you're going to have help on one side of your team, right? If anybody is getting in on my left side and I put somebody in my left team, guess what? They have to go down at the bottom. So that person is a part of your binary as well. So you're going to get the points from their orders as well. All right. But you have to have 2, right? One on each side. Now, we got some people that are, a little bit more of networkers. They have a bigger database of people. You can go and get your 3 and 3. 3 on the left, 3 on the right, all $3.99 packages. Well, guess what? You open yourself to be able to make $10,000 per week. And then 6 and 6. I've seen companies where you have to sponsor 24 people. I've seen 50 or 100 to really maximize the compensation plan. Here, you only need 6 active on your left, 6 active at your right. Let's say they all come in at $3.99. Now you have opened up a $30,000 weekly potential in the binary with only 12 enrollments. Only 12 enrollments. And again, we have people already that will max this out from week number 1 already. We have a lot of people coming from other gold and silver companies. I mean, some of you may know some of those companies that they're moving here because they can see the potential is bigger for earnings. They're getting better value, lower prices. Everything here is less. And so they're moving whole entire teams. There's whole companies coming over here. And all it takes is that one person that can explode, one side of your business, right? So 2,000 with 2 affiliates, 10,000 with 3 on each side, and then 30,000 a week potential with 6 on each side. All right. So amazing. Then you got a 10% matching bonus. So let's just say you did have a person who's a big investor, or, the lady on the line today, she has potential to bring in an entire network, an entire company, directly to her. Can you imagine what that 10% matching bonus is going to look like? It could be huge, 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 huge. If a person gets a $2,000 check for the week, well, you made $200. If they get a 10,000, you make 1,000. If they're getting 30,000 per week, you're getting $3,000 a week because you get that 10% matching bonus. All right. So pretty impressive. The compensation plan is not complicated at all. You don't have these 25 ways to get paid that you never earned from. You don't have 20 million levels in depth and all of this stuff. No, you don't get it. It's as simple as just what I went over there with you, and that's it. You're going to get check matches, you're going to get direct commissions, and you're going to get binary bonuses. And then whatever gold and silver that you have, you can keep it in the vault, right? You can buy and sell it from the vault, or you can have it shipped to you directly where you can put it right directly in your hand. Right. But the one thing I love about this most, number one, I know all of the people who are behind this project. I trust them 100%. I've been a part of different things over the past few years that they have done successfully in the crypto space. I've met, a lot of these individuals that are right here at the top of this deal. And so this is why, I feel confident moving here, because I know I'm not dealing with people who are scammers. It's 100% not happening in this particular opportunity. And that's how I want to move forward. I only want to work with those types of people. So I want to show you something else just real quickly. This binary is crazy. Let me jump into you. Some individuals took action quickly and they secured their spot. Some people didn't, and it cost them. It's going to cost them a lot. But it's just still very, very early. It is still very, very early. And it takes a second for the binary to load up because there's so many people. I just logged in and I saw it and I was like, there's literally hundreds of people coming in per week, and it's probably going to even get worse. You're going to see more people coming as we keep moving forward. So give me just a second. There it is. You can see here in the right side of my business over here, 1,941 members have already enrolled. They've already signed up. Yeah. So can you imagine if each person was just doing a $3.99 package? Just do a little math there. $3.99 times 1,941 people. You're talking about $774,459,000 worth of volume that comes in. Not to mention these individuals are going to want to order gold and silver, certain coins, certain bars that they're going to want to order. Can you imagine, right? And so now for me, it's going back over to the other side and focusing on building the other side. So everyone that's coming in on the other side of my business, anytime I put a person there, guess what? They have to go to the bottom and they count for your left side as well. So you're going to get all of that spillover from all the other people that are going to come in there. And the lady that we talked to today, she gets the person signed up that has the company. You could possibly go in before them because they're going to come in. We're pretty sure that this person is going to be active in this business. And so you have the opportunity now to get in before that person comes in. And guess what? All the volume that comes from that entire company flows back up into your binary. So absolutely amazing. Just wanted to come in, guys, and show that. Let me go ahead and stop the screen share. I don't think there's anything else to talk about there. Pretty simple. Let me jump back over screens. All right, cool. So yeah, guys, that's just a little bit of an update. If anybody's got any questions, go ahead and drop them in the comments real quick. I'll get it answered for you. But yeah, man, I'm super excited about at cost metals. I've never really been a person that's big into gold and buying gold and silver, as an investment. I've bought it, quite a bit of it, as jewelry, but never for an investment. But just looking at what's happening with our dollar right now, it's depreciating, right? And it just makes sense to move some of that money into gold and silver. It absolutely just makes sense, right? Because we know over the course of the next 4 to 5 years, gold and silver is only going to go up in value, only going to go up. So that's what I'm excited about. Looks like we don't have anybody who's dropped any comments or any questions or anyone that just wants to say hey or anything. If you want to shout out, jump on real quick and say something. And if not, I'm going to start getting prepared for tonight's call. We got about an hour and 20 minutes before the At Cost Metals call goes live. Again, the description is in the bottom. The link for the Zoom is in the description at the bottom, so you can click it there. We'll be getting started. I would say I would get on in about an hour and 15 minutes so that you get a spot. Because if you wait too long, you might not get in the call. You might not get in because I've seen the call pack out. So we have Angela Ingram, or what's going on, Miss Angela? She's saying, hey. We have a Facebook user. I can't see who it is, but to say thank you for the information. Absolutely. Yeah, I'm excited. I know this is going to be a great direction to move. And I know it's something that's going to be stable, long-term, not disappearing, not scamming. It's not rug pulling. It's not, trading or anything of that nature. This is simply acquiring gold and silver and just getting value from it. You'll always have value. You'll always be able to go back and sell your gold and silver at any point in time, and it's valuable. And so that's what I'm excited about most. The link right there at the bottom at costmetalspays.com to get yourself signed up. If you have a sponsor inside the community, just reach out to them and get their link. And if they haven't signed up, make them sign up so you can sign up, right? And then just focus on getting two. Man, that's going to be my motto. You're going to see me preaching it in the Facebook community. Just get your two. One at $3.99 on your left, one at $3.99 on your right. Now you've opened yourself up to $2,000 per week that you can earn from At Cost Metals. And you just want to duplicate that. Just have everybody and help everybody focus on getting their two people. I don't think anybody on the call right now would not take $2,000 a week. That's $8,000 a month coming to you. Right. So that's all I got for you guys. I'll see you on the call tonight, 7 p.m. Central Standard, 8 Eastern. I am out, Mr. CPMD. Holla back. Later, guys. Peace.